We are hanging out with Lia. We're at Plume. Thanks so much for having us.
Yeah, thank you for coming.
We're going to kick things off with a cocktail because that's the best way to kick off anything, really.
Absolutely.
What drink are we making?
So this is going to be our Blueberry Fields Forever.
Okay.
So this is an addition on our spring and summer menu. So you have a really nice blueberry cordial in here.
Okay.
There's a little bit of fresh basil as well as a basil syrup that we make.
Fun.
And then we add a little bit of ricotta whey in here, which is actually a byproduct from the kitchen. And that is kind of used to really create a really nice body and texture to the cocktail.
Okay, is it cheese?
It is not. It's the liquid that after you make ricotta cheese.
Okay.
It's the liquid that comes off to the side. Honestly, it's a little bit similar to if you were to add yogurt into a smoothie.
Okay.
So you kind of get a little bit of those kind of tangy little higher acid notes, but it really just creates a really nice, almost frothy texture.
Okay.
Very similar to adding an egg white into a cocktail.
So how often do you guys change the cocktail menu?
Honestly, pretty regularly, especially as we get into having kind of fresh seasonal ingredients. Our menu will change very, very frequently. And you can always find our menu. It's listed at PLUMERockford.com.
We're going to take this outside and talk more about this space and your menu too. All right, we got our cocktail. We brought it out to the patio because it is patio season, which is one of our favorites in Rockford. This is a great place for patio season. You have so much space out here.
We do, yes. It's wonderful out here. We have our outside spritz bar, so you'll see all new cocktails on our spritz menu. Yeah, tons of seating out here, as well as we have that overhang too, so you're protected from the weather.
Yeah.
As well as our cellar seating downstairs too, just in case, if those, spring and summertime thunder showers.
Yeah.
We do have that cellar completed now for additional seating too.
And Plume is an Italian restaurant, but for most of us, when we think of Italian, we think red sauce and, big family style meals. But this is Northern Italian, which is a little bit different.
Yes, so most of our influence is coming from the Emilia-Romagna region of Italy, which is where my family lives and is from, as well as outside of Rome, so the Lazio region. This is a dish called tigelle. This is one of my absolute favorite dishes.
Okay.
Very, very special, fond memories of me and my nonna, which means grandma in Italian, eating this and kind of making different flavor combinations. So this is our crescentina bread. You'll slice that open in half. We've got our wonderfully ripe, juicy pears, our house-made stracciatella cheese, topped with a little bit of fennel pollen. We have our house-made pear butter, and then
Not chocolate.
Not chocolate. That is our pear butter, and then we have our 24-month aged Parmigiano as well too.
Can you show me how you eat this?
Yes, absolutely. So these are actually so fun. They are made in this little kind of almost like a little skillet that is called actually the tigelleria. So the bread itself is called crescentina, so it's a little bit different. But yeah, so you kind of take this, and then I love stracciatella cheese. It's kind of like the inside of burrata, so kind of almost like a creamy mozzarella. It is delicious and to die for. So I love just slap all of that on there. This is definitely an experience. And it is always fun to kind of, you can load up on everything. You can try, if I want to do pear and stracciatella and just that.
Sure, there you go. Could be an appetizer, could be a main dish that you order with a friend, could really be anything. We can't leave without talking about this. I'm just going to dive in here because I know what this is. You tell me what we have here.
So this is our house-made gelato here. This is going to be our dark chocolate. We've got all sorts of different flavors. We've got a little green tomato conserva, some melon, vanilla, strawberry.
And then you guys, before we go, want to mention real quick the Pasta for Plans fundraiser you have May 22nd.
Yes, so we are hosting a fundraiser for Friends of Veteran Memorial Circle. They are just wonderful people. It's all a non-for-profit and all volunteer-based, and they are the ones that are responsible for planting all of the flowers in this area and making sure that roundabout is safe and beautiful and everything is just gorgeous in this area as a way to honor our veterans. So we'll have entertainment, we'll have gift basket giveaways, and we'll be doing a specialty three-course dinner where all of the proceeds go to Friends of Veteran Memorial Circle.
Tuesday Tips is next with Erin from State Line Kids. She's waiting in the Mahoney Blue Room.